Now, the beginning of the chapter 6, managing innovation. Innovation, okay, it is the introduction of something new. It's a new idea, method, or device. The world as we created it is a process of our thinking. It cannot be changed without changing our thinking. Quote by Albert Einstein. Okay, innovation is about making beneficial changes. Okay, large and small to product, process, and service. Changes are unique to each organization. However, there are common traits in the way innovation can be managed in every organization. Technique of change. Innovation results in making changes to the organization product, process, and service. Certain aspects of change theory are applicable to management of innovation. Okay, organization change is the process of converting an organization from a current state to future desired state. A program or plan is created to identify what needs to be changed, by whom, and by when. Okay, technique of change. Okay, present state of organization is usually articulated in terms of understanding current product, process, organization structure, and etc. The future state of organization may be illustrated through the goals, ideas, and projects that must be implemented to create changes. For example, product in the future, what is the requirement of product? Process in the future, what is objective? Okay, of the process. Function in the indicator of the function. Organization, teams. Okay, the teams in the future. Okay, information, projects. Over the years, number of techniques have emerged for helping organizations managing and creating change. Okay, now we're talking about technique of change. Okay, change management technique are included. Number one, strategy planning. Number two, performance management. Number three, creativity management. Number four, project management. Number five, knowledge management. This is all called change management technique in the organization. Okay, further elaboration on technique of change. The first one is strategic planning. Is when organizations set out the broad areas, okay, for change over planning period. These are areas change are core strategies or objective are aimed at guiding individual in development of ideas and projects that achieve their objective. Number two, performance management is involved putting measure or indicator that can easily measurable or certain critical aspect of an organization performance, and is also an indicator can typically used to encourage or foster change in the organization. Number three, creativity management, which is focused on the area of generating ideas and solving problems. The organization typically scan the environment for opportunities and align the ideas in pursuit with its defined goal for the future. Number four, project management is focused on the need to manage various change initiative and tasks effectively. Okay, it also involve disciplined approach to dividing project into tasks and scheduling these tasks according to resource availability. Okay, and then it's also the last one. I'm sorry, for knowledge management is focused on how to effectively manage change by managing the information associated with the change. Okay, change method also have so many, okay, so many models, okay, but one in particular by John Kotler, 1996, as outlined 8 steps of change method. Okay, number 1 is to establishment of agency. Okay, involve looking hard at organization competitive position, communicating into broad and dramatically motivating staff and employees. Okay, looking for leaders and champion of change and discussing unpleasant facts openly. Okay, that is one method. The second one is retain and maintain new approach. Involve making sure that the entire change program lead to lasting change in the organization. Number 3, consolidating improvement. Okay, involve making sure that change stick and that thing don't return to old ways of doing things. Number 4, planning for and creating short-term win necessary to boosting morale and convincing. The next one is forming a powerful guiding coalition. Okay, involve developing a strong bond loyalty between manager and company. The next one, creating vision, which involve developing a mental image of a possible and desirable future state that is realistic, credible, and attractive that most people can believe in. Okay, and then another one is communicating the vision, which involve winning the heart and mind of individuals. The last one, removing obstacle for acting on the vision, include identifying resistance to change from individual as early as possible. In order to have an excellent organization, okay, they must have 8 common attributes, okay, including a bias, action, close to the customer, autonomy, and entrepreneurships, okay, productivity through people, hands-on, value-driven, stick to the core business, simple form lead staff, stimulators, loose and tight property. Those organizations that continuously revamp, adjust, transform, adapt, and respond to the shifting customer need, the performance of competitors, international trade realignment, and government regulation. From Peter and Waterman, 1998. Innovation culture. Okay, a culture is defined as pattern, a shared basic assumption that an organization has learned to use in dealing internal and external change. Fashion 2004. Culture reflect the fundamental belief of the collective and the organization that can harness the potential and powerful enabler of innovation. Organization that develop culture that align with the requirement of innovation can nurture innovation action and increase the innovative capability of the organization. However, organization that have culture that has poor alignment and can stiff the impede innovation, reducing the likelihood of to success. And we need to work on changing their culture to more supportive type. It is talking about culture of innovation. If the alright. So there are 4 key factors are found to either stimulate or depress the innovation activity. King and Anderson 1995 said, okay, including people, culture, environment, and structure. Okay, people is key resources in idea generation, implementation, and making sure that customer need are met and exceeded. Okay, leaders are responsible for leading the task of identifying requirements, setting goals for the organization, and making decisions to ensure good ideas are executed efficiently. The next one is structure. Okay, there are 2 types of organization structure. Is either mechanistic and organics. A mechanistic structure, okay, have the narrow hierarchy between management and staff. Responsible as well defined and rigid communication through formal hierarchies. Power and authority are based on seniority. Organic structure have flat group-based hierarchies. Okay, communication through both hierarchies across function. Employees are flexible job description, power, authority are based on their ability. Okay, large innovation organization implement organic structure to support their innovation effort. Okay, number 3 is the environment. Innovation culture in sense of environment. The environment will also influence the organization innovation activity. Example, the level of competition in external environment can force organization to innovate in order to survive. In environment where strong link between organization exists, synergies can emerge that result in innovation. By enhancing its links with an external environment, the organization can identify more opportunities that may lead to innovation. The last one is culture. Okay, organization culture will develop from unique experience and practice of an organization. Certain routine and practice can enhance the organization innovation activities. Handy 1985 had developed the theory of organization culture around 4 types of culture, namely role, power, task, and person. Okay, role. Role culture is classic bureaucratic model dominated by formal rules, regulation, procedure that can try to ensure everyone know who is responsible for what. Okay, rules and regulation are regularly used to stop people from moving beyond their responsibilities. Role culture are not generally effective for the promotion of innovation. This is because to be innovation, people often required to take risks, including thinking outside of their current role and challenging other responsibilities. Dia banyak birokrasi. Okay. Okay, power culture are generally found in organizations that develop around 1%. For example, small to medium enterprise. Decision was made by one or two strong people. Okay, limited authority and responsibility are shared with other people in the organization. To promote innovation, ideally, staff need to share their view with power figures, since culture can contribute to effective innovation. The third one is task. Okay, type of culture. Task. Task culture are generally associated with metric structure in large organization. People report to different managers depending on the task being executed. Matrix culture are flexible and adaptable with high value placed on individual and group performance. Task culture are effective to innovation in established growing organization. The last types of culture is person. Okay, person culture appears in organization comprising a number of highly skilled people. Such organizations are often highly decentralized and contain informal structure. Person culture can generate high level of innovation for the people that are involved.